What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Coastal Countdown. This is for the Still Standing event coming up on October 26th. I'm Mr. Cincinnati, one half of the Wrestling Junkies. I am joined by my compadre at arms, the podcast dad, Choops. What's going on, brother?
How we doing? It is almost time. It is almost time to get to a very highly anticipated card with a match that I don't know if I've ever seen in this tag team match. And a match between two rivals that got a little heated on this show. So I'm ready to jump right into this.
Yeah, but before we do, as always, make sure that you are following the Wrestling Junkies podcast at Junkies Pod for all things, not just related to our podcast, but we are the official podcast pre and post show of Coastal Empire Wrestling. If you want the updates of who we're going to be talking to, when we're going to be talking with them, that is the best way to do it. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Choops, if you wouldn't mind telling our audience, what is that magic number we are looking for?
Tell one person if you like what we're doing here. Tell them to join us. Have some fun. What's it going to do to you? Nothing. Will you lose a friend over this? Probably not. I haven't lost Eric yet, so we're still here. Like, let's have some fun.
We're both giving each other a lot of reasons to lose the other.
No, never, buddy. Never. It's all love. It's all love. Go Eagles. All love. All love.
Anyway, while you're also at it, follow our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network. It is always great to hang out with them. They have great podcasts, fan art, memes, blogs, you name it. They have it. Just incredible content by dedicated, passionate, hard-working wrestling fans, and that's what we are all about here at the Main Event Wrestling Network. So make sure that you do us a favor. Give them a follow, like, share, subscribe across all the channels. Again, incredible people that we work with. Remember, GorillaPressApparel.BigCartel.com. Use promo code WJP2024 for 25% off site-wide at GorillaPressApparel.BigCartel.com. Yes, you heard it twice. And support our merchandise store. If you want something like this nifty little coffee mug, we have them. We match. I mean, it's bound to happen as much time as we spend together. Buy a mug, t-shirt, tank top, hoodie, beanie. Support our store. This is how we are able to reinvest into the world of pro wrestling, and we cannot do it without you guys. But without further ado, I think it's time to talk a little bit of wrestling. Coastal Empire Wrestling Still Standing, happening this weekend. VFW Post 660 in Savannah, Georgia. $20 front row tickets. You can't beat that. Can you, podcast that?
You cannot. I cannot remember the last time I went to a show and they're like, hey, $20 first row. I mean, there's nowhere you can go right now and spend $20 to get a front row ticket to what's going to be an amazing card and what's been a very good stretch of shows. Guys, cash in now because I don't know how much.
Crowds are getting bigger by the week too.
Yeah.
Now, as we said, we have got 6 incredible matches here, and throughout this show, you are going to see some hot takes by a lot of people. We did have some time to speak to Hunter James and Tyler Shoop a couple of weeks ago. Things got a little heated, so we are going to play some footage with that. And we were joined earlier this week by Hakeem Young.
No, you're going to take the full blame for this. You're going to take the entire blame.
Wow. I'm not taking the blame for this, okay? Skylar and Sermon can take the blame for this.
You don't have to send the link.
Remember this thing that we do? It's called a job.
You don't have to send the link.
Doing this job.
You don't have to send the link.
Can you just be the bigger person here, please?
He's not my daddy.
He's not mine either.
Apparently he is. Listen to whatever he says. You would listen to what he says to do, huh?
I'm sorry. Start over. Look. We are company men. We are good at our jobs, so we're going to do it. We did it with a semblance of professionalism. Okay? So
we did. Come on my show again and call it the Hakeem Young Show.
Can we just please talk about the card here? There's so many other things to be excited about. Do not let Hakeem Young steal your joy.
Speaking of joy.
Quack, quack. Good segue. I like that. Rob Killjoy taking on Pat Roach. Killjoy coming in with a bit of a hot streak here. He has had some issues with Hakeem earlier this summer, but it seems like he's bounced back and moving on. Got a hell of a win at Action Wrestling last weekend against Rico Gonzalez. He's coming in hot this weekend. Pat Roach, I don't know. He's kind of in this what do we call these guys? We still haven't come up with a name for them yet. Your Chip Scouts, your Simon Sermons, your Randall Reno the Thirds. Like
garbage?
What do we
Crap.
call them?
What do you want to call them? What do you want to call them? Nonsense.
Them. Yeah, nonsense works. Nonsense is good.
What's the street trash?
Well, that I'm pretty sure is trademarked. So let's
How can they trademark street trash?
because they have the money to pay the USPTO to register the trade. Yes, like that's literally how it works.
Irrelevant. Wait, you want me to throw out other words? Like, what do you want me to call them? What did we agree on?
Irrelevant's my word. That's my line of work. Objection, conjecture, objection. Can we just talk about this opener, please?
I was trying to come up with a name.
Yeah, mission incomplete. Let's just talk about this match here. Well, okay. All right, fine. There you go. So, no, realistically.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. Is Daddy in your ear telling you to argue this? I'm sorry.
See, I'd really like to get through the show today, if you wouldn't mind.
I'd love to.
I'm okay. Now we're going to move on because, yes, I did ask you to come up with names, and yes, all the ones you came up with sucked. So let's get your prediction here, Podcast Dad. Who are you thinking in this match?
I mean, we got to go quack, quack, right?
1,000%.
Got to.
Yeah.
Rob, like you said, coming in on a bit of a hot streak. Big win over Rico Gonzalez in Action Wrestling. Yes, he is coming off the Hakeem Young issue. But I'm seeing a bounce back here for, admittedly, I'm a little biased, friend of the pond, Rob Killjoy. And Pat Roach,
Which look. I mean, realistic. And again, let's just kind of go back to this vacuum of earlier this summer. What we've seen with Rob Killjoy, Michael Walker, Hakeem Young. Killjoy has not forgotten what Hakeem Young has done. We are going to talk more about the Coastal Chaos Championship match, later on in this show, as everybody is aware. But here we are, and we're having this resurgence of Killjoy. He's on a hot streak right now. Regardless of who wins that match, we'll talk about it later. He's coming back for that Coastal Chaos Championship and or Hakeem Young, whichever comes first.
Hopefully, I hope so. I hope Rob gets that opportunity, and it would start with a win over Pat Roach. But you got to watch out for whatever you would like to call them. Daddy's group. You got to keep an eye out for that. So,
Daddy's boys, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. You came up with that pretty quickly.
So, what you trying to say?
You might be getting a bigger cut than I am. So,
I wish.
give me Rob Killjoy.
Yeah, I'm also going to go Rob Killjoy. Again, he 20 years experience. He spent some time on AEW a couple of weeks ago. He's just riding a wave of momentum. I mean, despite the BS that has come earlier this summer, that is at his back, at least for now. Let him get this win. He's going to be right back in line for the Coastal Chaos Championship.
Just like a duck, water off your back.
Big facts. Quack, quack. Next up, we have Hollywood Hunter James taking on Tyler Shoop. This is a match that was supposed to take place last month due to inclement weather. It was postponed, until this month. Serious CEW Heavyweight Championship implications in this match. We have had both Tyler Shoop and Hunter James on this show. Things got explosive. Take a look for yourself.
Yeah, let him in. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
What's going on, fellas? Oh, Jesus, leave. You've had your time.
Tyler,
I heard a former North Carolina cheerleader was talking a little bit of mess about the man who trained Ada.
Hey, was it Becky? Was it Becky or Trish? I know both of them talk a lot of shit, but
Becky and Trish. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, buddy.
Yeah. It was probably Sabrina. We'll give you a female name. Shoot.
All right. Yeah, I know, Hollywood. You spent a lot of time hanging out with them because I know you weren't doing nothing on no sort of field or nothing.
It's a wrestling mat. Get it right, dude. Come on.
Wrestling mat. That's right. You went to North Carolina to wrestle.
Yeah.
Sorry, my headphones are not working right now. I don't know why.
Neither are you, obviously.
Yeah, you're right. You wrestled in North Carolina. You know what's a better wrestling school than North Carolina? Real quick.
You mean Penn State? Yeah.
Penn State, a better wrestling school than North Carolina. Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't wrestle for him though. You played football.
You know who the best wrestler to ever come out of Penn State is?
Who was that, buddy?
Me. You're looking at him. Your opponent, October 26th.
Oh, that's cute, babe. That's cute. I got a date with you down in Savannah. Let's go to the bar and grill. After I whip your ass, I'll buy you a drink.
Does it look like I drink?
Too good for a shot.
Does it look like I drink? Do you think I have this kind of all-star physique and look as good as I do by putting poison in my body?
I'm
Hollywood.
sorry. I'm so sorry that I offended you.
You
All
didn't.
right, well let's
You
just
could
kind of
never.
regroup here. Let's kind of regroup
You
here,
sent
guys.
this dude a link. I didn't interrupt y'all's
You know
interview.
what? Look. If we're both gonna be on here, if we're both gonna be on here, you each have had your shit to say individually. Now, all right, you guys want to? Here's your chance. You're face to fucking face. You got a month away. Here's your chance. You guys have had a lot of shit to say on social media. Say some shit to your faces here. Look, gentlemen, CEW world title implications here.
You're damn right. And I was really disappointed. Thanks for letting me go first, Hollywood. I was a little
Ladies
disappointed
first.
that the Talk is Cheap back in September got canceled. The Hurricane had to cancel it. Hollywood, I heard, was calling office all night. Please, I think we need to put this one off. Please put this one off. Please. And I was ready to go. I was like, can we move the venue? Can we do it somewhere else? Can we make this? We got to make this match happen because this is. I told you last time I was on here. This is one of those matches that I think 10 to 15, 20 years from now, people are going to be like, wow, do you remember when Hollywood Hunter James and the man that just trains harder, Tyler Shoop, went at it? And Eric, do you remember what I said was going to, what they were going to say after all that, after they said, remember that match?
No, he doesn't remember. That's not Eric.
They said, remember when Shoop kicked his ass?
Oh, do you remember that, huh? Interesting.
Interesting.
I thought
That
that was
ring a bell.
It is cool that you guys are on first name basis too. That's cool.
Yeah, that is a little weird. Like I just, I'm gonna go by the
Don't
titles
fucking
y'all
make
have.
it weird, guys. Like, don't.
Dude, you're
Look,
the one
I don't
who
send
brought it.
links. I don't send links.
You sent me the links. I'm assuming you sent
You
this
sent
asshole
the
a
link.
link.
No, it's the same fucking link. You know what? Okay, all right.
It's not the same link.
Sure as hell didn't send it
Which
to
Fine,
me.
I hear you,
it's
idiot.
not. It's not.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? That's fine, dude.
Idiot.
We know the point blank period. This is gonna be a great match. You're a Tennessee stud champion. I give it to you.
The
JCEW.
Tennessee stud champion.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Thank you.
But like I said before,
Don't
you
get any
joined.
ideas.
The what?
Don't get any ideas. That title is.
I
not
don't
up for
need any
grabs.
ideas. I have an NWA power win, something you don't have. Pipe down.
Why don't you bring that one up? I remember watching this. I remember watching that. I was there. You know what? I was there, and I was open. Actually, I was gonna get an opportunity like you did. I didn't get in a match that day, and I remember thinking, "Damn, this kid's good. This kid's got something. He's a freaking star." And then I remember, even when you won, you picked him up, you dropped him right on his head. Brain busted. I was like, damn, that kid is Hollywood. He's got something, man. But Shoop still trains harder. Shoop's still better than him. I'd love to be able to show one day how much better I am than you. And guess what? We had some mutual connections. We made it work out down in Savannah, Georgia. It's coming, finally. I know you've been waiting for this one to be put off, but it's coming.
I know. Look, Terrifier 3 comes out, 2 days? But no one's scared of you. I ain't terrified of you. It's Hollywood. We're walking down Hollywood Boulevard, the Sunset Strip, and there's nothing, and I mean nothing, you can do to train harder when it comes to Hollywood, the electric atmosphere that I bring, the Hollywood chants reaming throughout the arena. Just imagine if you were still at Penn State and the whole arena was chanting Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood. You would know what to do with yourself. Your brain would be rattling and you would crash under the pressure because at the end of the day, when the lights are on, I shine brighter and you'll look like deer in the headlights.
You're damn right. And I mentioned earlier.
You're damn right.
You're damn right. And you mentioned earlier, I mentioned earlier, excuse me. I was a little disappointed that this match didn't happen a couple weeks ago. And I was disappointed I didn't get to make the trip down to Savannah. And the real reason I was disappointed is because last time when I came up to Savannah, it was back in May, you were competing on the same show I was. You had an impressive win that day, but ever since then you've been losing and losing and losing. And I noticed there was this girl with you.
No.
And I was really looking forward to getting down there, getting in the ring with you. and beating your ass right in front of her so she could one day see what a real athlete's
The
supposed to
fuck
look
did
like.
you just say?
You heard me. No, you heard me. No.
Oh, shit. Shoot, come on, man.
Here's why I'm actually really disappointed. Because I found out before I could even get down there to do that in front of her, she left your ass because you're just a failure, dude. You're a loser.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but I swear to
What you
God,
gonna do? What you
when
gonna
we
do?
come
Come
down
find
to
me.
Savannah,
Knoxville,
Georgia, you have an
Tennessee.
ass whipping of a lifetime. I
Tennessee.
swear.
You
If you want to keep talking about my past, you want to talk about what's personal to me.
Jesus. Oh,
What you
fuck.
gonna do?
You want to do that? Yeah, you might
Where
as
you
well
going,
cut
man?
me because I swear I will end your freaking career.
Don't
You
get
want
hot.
to play games? You want to talk about ex-girlfriends, ex-fiancés? You want to talk about the first love of my life leaving me because I love this way too damn much? You know what? There's times where something loves you, but they just stop loving you because you love something more, and this is it. This is mine. This championship will be mine. This business will be mine. And your ass is about to get dropped on your head, courtesy of a brain buster, bitch.
October
There,
26th,
it's-
so we'll see who will really be disappointed because I love disappointing people who think that they have put their heart and soul and put every single ounce of effort and work into this, that they think that they've outworked me. Because there's not a single person out there, including you, Hollywood, that works harder than Shoop. Nobody trains harder than Shoop because Shoop trains harder.
All right. I think it's safe to say that it's time to cut this short, gentlemen.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I know this is I know I kind of snuck up on you guys last minute, but I appreciate you guys. I mean, finally, you're probably getting a bump in viewers on the show when they heard that I popped on. But
Always a pleasure, Shoop. Turn
you
the
guys are
page.
awesome. October 26th. I'm
Still
still
standing.
standing. Hunter James is nowhere to be found right now.
Tyler Shoop, Hunter James, October 26th. Shoop, pleasure as always. Wow. I mean, we've had a couple of weeks to kind of digest this. This got out of hand really, really quickly. I apologize to anybody that may have been offended by any language that was used during this segment. I mean, come on, CEW Heavyweight Championship here and the implications. We're talking, about questioning of manhood and who, wants this, who's passionate, who wants to be in this business. Hunter James, again, third generation wrestler, takes this very, very seriously. Tyler Shoop also does. They're both former D1 athletes, one football, one wrestling. They're no strangers to hard work in athletics, but Shoop's saying he trains harder than Hunter James, and this business is in his blood.
Like a bad glizzy at a Friday night football game. This has been very hard to digest. Hunter James seems passionate. Yes, he
Big facts. Yeah,
he does. But Tyler called him out, and Hunter didn't like it. And Tyler went real
he
personal.
went a little low. He made it personal.
Real personal. And I hope, because what we've seen from Hunter James is the kind of calm, cool, collected Hollywood Hunter James, right? Like he's got everything in front of him. He knows what he knows what he's great at. He knows how to keep those emotions in check and focus on the main goal.
Yeah.
Shoop got under his skin, man.
Yep.
And
yeah,
I'm hoping that Hunter can stay focused on the goal at hand and what this match could lead to, rather than try to get revenge for some sticks and stones that were thrown.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this with Hunter on the show. He has come up short a couple of times when it comes to competing for the CEW Heavyweight Championship. He's been very upfront about that. He's not shy about it. He owns it. Looks at it, from a period of reflection here. And the last Coastal Countdown, that was released before, the show was canceled. I did pick Tyler Shoop in that match. Admittedly, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I didn't. I did. Fact checking, can go look it up. I know that I did. Shoop up here, plain and simple. he made it way more personal and went below the belt than he needed to be. Hunter James is pissed, and as we know that Hunter knows how to maintain his composure. I don't have any doubt that he will. He's going to make Shoop regret what he said, and I'm changing my pick this time. I'm going Hunter James. I mean, you don't get to bring. I mean, ex significant others are just off limits, and Shoop took it there, and he's probably going to pay the consequences for this.
Hey, everything you just said sounded great. Hunter, you know I love you. I'm going Tyler Shoop. Because
I
saw a side of Hunter James I'm not used to seeing. And I'm hoping that he can keep that in check. But I'm doubting that he can. And when you're not 100% focused on the task at hand and going for revenge, I think there's a little bit of doubt in my mind. I think Tyler Shoop did exactly what he needed to do to get under this man's skin, to get in his head. And I'm going to pick Tyler Shoop. Hunter, I love you, but this is just business.
I believe that I said the same thing about a month ago, and I got crapped all over for it by you, by Hunter, by okay. You know what?
Hey, welcome to America.
Okay.
Opinions change.
What's with us today? Like what? Like just things seem off between us.
Nothing's off. Just it just seemed like Daddy's paycheck cleared for you, not me.
You know what? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response because guess what? I'm making the exact same money as you are to put together this show.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah, but I'm also losing money putting this together too. Next up, we got Probable Cause taking on Bad Magic. Probable Cause again. I mean, is this kind of just the Bishop Jake's show? I mean, that's what most of this card is people in that collective here. I mean, you have to think that this is going to have some tag team turmoil championship implications. Bad Magic had a hell of a win earlier this summer. Probable Cause has found a number of other ways to get out of defending their tag team titles and just doing whatever they've got to do to essentially hand the belts over to Daddy's boys. And yeah, see how quickly that rolled off the tongue?
I know. I'm just saying your boys. Yes. Give me Probable Cause because there will be some shenanigans. I don't trust anybody in that group, not like you do, but give me Probable Cause because they're sneaky devils.
Okay, you have one more time to say that I'm in anybody's back pocket when it comes to putting together this show.
Or what? Shit, you might as well be a referee at this point.
You know what?
Just like the Cincinnati Bengals matching uniforms with the referees this Sunday. Looks like you're matching uniforms with garbage trash, whatever we're calling them.
I want a new co-host.
No, you don't. Well,
yes.
I mean, you already invited one in Hakeem Young. So
look, there is a method to the madness for the umpteenth time. Look, for the love of God, I'm going to go Bad Magic. But okay, Bad Magic is my pick. There we go. We've gotten the predictions out of the way here for this. Let's talk Flying Fro, Hakeem Walker, Coastal Chaos Championship, and we're going to be airing our interview with him for a little bit. He's been talking all kinds of shit about us for the better part of months. What's called his show, our show, the Hakeem Young Show, and give us all kinds of shit for being fucking marks or whatever the fuck it is he want to say. How about he comes and says some shit to our faces? Okay, that's why I invited him. Is that a problem with you? I've never known you to back away from a verbal from some shit like this.
I'm cool.
The fuck you are. You know what?
Calm down. I don't need to get hot.
You fucking started it.
Just because I'm spitting out facts, no need to get hot. Look, Hakeem, you can't beat the Fro with one leg. You tied him. You're not going to beat the Fro with two legs. Come on. What are we even talking about here? What are we even talking about here? Hakeem.
All right, look, without further ado, let's just roll it. Just roll it. Joining us on this edition of Coastal Countdown to talk about his matches still standing is a man who has never been shy about voicing his disdain for the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Hakeem Young will be here to talk about his upcoming rematch for the Coastal Chaos Championship against Michael Walker. It's still standing. This is a time limit free match, and while we've had our differences with him in the past, he's been downright hostile, some people would say, but we can't deny that he is probably one of the most dangerous competitors in Coastal Empire Wrestling. After the last encounter ended in a time limit draw, we are on the edge of our seats to see what happened. So let's get into it and let's talk about this. Without further ado, Hakeem Young.
Save it, Mr. Cincinnati. Please do me the favor and do everybody else the favor and save the sweet talk, bud. I know you punks don't like me just as much as I don't like you. It's fine. It's fine. Can we do something that politics can't do and tell the truth here? Can we do that? Huh? Or are y'all real journalists nowadays, huh? Should y'all be on Fox and CNN now, huh? Because y'all want to sugarcoat what's really going on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You know what? You're right.
Dad?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the fact that you couldn't beat a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest last week.
I mean, if we're being honest here, I was toying around with Flying Fro Michael. You watched it. I could count the number of pinfall attempts on one hand. I didn't even try. And yes, you're right. Flying Fro Michael Walker.
Did he just say that we were right? Did he just say
champion. That? Don't do that. Don't do that because they come very far and few in between in hearing Hakeem Young say you're right, but you are correct. Flying Fro Michael Walker is still your Coastal Chaos champion, but at what cost? What is it costing him to be Coastal Chaos champion? Huh? Is it costing him his mental welfare, his physical being, his ability to walk around and move? Huh? What is it costing him? Is he that intertwined with chaos? He can't be because Helene took away his home. So how entwined with chaos can Flying Fro Michael Walker be, gentlemen?
I don't know. I mean, it didn't take away his belt because I still don't see you with it. So just throwing it out there. You said next time you'd be on the show, you'd have a belt.
You did actually say that. We got a fact.
I don't see it. But yeah, let's. Why did you attack him? Can we get to that? Why the attack in the first place? If you weren't if you're gonna toy with him in the match and tie, why attack him in the first place then?
Because when you're destruction, devastation, and chaos, you need to maintain a certain level of professionalism while doing that. Now, see, granted, I might not have gone the most ethical way to the title shot, but gentlemen, this isn't an ethical sport. This isn't one that you're in when you want to put on a suit and tie and shake hands and do good business with people. No, this is the one where you put on your boots, you lace up your boots, and you put your gear on, and you're ready to get as dirty as you need to get to where you want to get to. And Michael Walker just so happened to be the one clean person in that locker room of dirty wrestlers. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. After everything he's been through, he continues to fight for the people, fight for idiots like you two. But I respect the man, huh? Respect is kind of a stretch, and I tolerate him. I'll tolerate his existence because as long as he is Coastal Chaos champion, I have to tolerate him because I need him to be around to watch me destroy every bit of fiber that he has left in him, whether that's his fighting spirit, whether that's his ability to walk, whether it's his ability to speak. Michael Walker is walking into a trap set by myself, and he fell right into it. The first time he fell right into it. The second time, hell, he fell right into it the last time. And October 26th, still standing, is nothing different. Yeah, what did you expect from me? What did you
So
expect?
here's the thing. You want to know
two
why? You want to
Neanderthals.
know why I'm really mad at you?
Yeah,
Hakeem?
please do.
You want to know why?
Talk to me.
It's because on the preview show, the last one, I picked you.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
I picked
You
you.
did.
And then you go in there and you toy with him, and now you
Yeah.
make me look dumb.
I mean,
You make me look dumb. No.
That's hey, no one else gets to do that but me.
Shut your mouth. No. You make me look dumb. I don't like being looking dumb. So, I'll give you a quick little spoiler. I did not pick you on this one.
That's
I
nice.
don't like
That's
looking
fine.
dumb anymore.
That's fine. You know, of course, when you're used to not getting picked, I'm pretty sure you didn't get picked to go to school dances with, and I'm pretty sure you had to make a judgment based on something that you weren't used to. You picked me. You picked me first. Hey, buddy.
I didn't get picked. You're right. I didn't get picked. You're right.
Come on now.
Nobody picked me.
Come on now, buddy. Hey, just because you're getting legalized set up marriages doesn't mean anything. But that's you. That's you. I respect it. Mr. Cincinnati, how about yourself, huh? Are you used to getting picked? Are you used to getting picked for anything?
That's a conversation for another time, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing just fine in getting picked department. Here's what we need to talk about here. I want to make sure the math is mathing for me here. So you've said that you set traps, that you were playing with your food, that it's all but a guarantee that you were going to walk out with the championship here, and yet we haven't seen you do that yet. So here we are. You're essentially a boy crying wolf here, and you're hoping that we're going to fall for it again this time.
Am I really a boy crying wolf? Huh? And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen of everybody that's in the Empire supporters, as call them, or the wrestling junkie. What do y'all call them? What are they? Junkies? Is that just it? Are they just the junkies?
Fans.
Huh?
Just fans. We don't
Ladies and gentlemen, none of that means jack diddly squat at this moment, because you are now live with the Hakeem Young show. Okay.
Technically, this is recorded, but
okay.
Been going for 8 minutes, so thanks for
joining us. Oh, it is. Oh wow.
Yeah, we're not live, buddy. Come on.
You know what I think? You know what I think, Hakeem?
What's up?
I think you underestimated Michael Walker.
Did I?
I think you underestimated Walker. Yeah, you can say all you want that you messed with his leg. We saw everything you did. Slam it into the ring post. We saw you targeting the leg. Congratulations. Yes, we saw all of that. You set this up to have the perfect plan to take your championship by injuring your opponent before he got into the ring, and you still couldn't get it done.
You
still couldn't get it done.
I had a lot of fun.
Did that get you a championship? Did that get you the winner's purse at the end of the night? Like, what did that do for you?
Let me say this. Jesus, y'all are making me do it again.
Take the wheel, then.
You're right. Maybe I did play around too much. Maybe I let Michael Walker breathe when I should not have let him breathe, when I should have kept the Cobra's clench around his throat and around that ankle and caused him to submit, or caused his leg to give out to him in such a way where we'd be questioning his ability to continue professional wrestling today. Maybe I should have did every last bit of that. Maybe I did underestimate Michael Walker. Maybe, just maybe, I didn't do film study like I should have on the grid of that young man. Huh? Maybe I allowed my win over Rob Killjoy to cloud my judgment going into the Michael. Oh, shut the hell up. Huh? I know what I'm doing. And I've been knowing what I'm doing this entire time, gentlemen. Huh? Y'all claimed I weaseled my way into a title shot. Hey, till I weaseled my way into two then. What can you say?
I respected how you went out and called your shot. Don't go check the tape.
He did.
I respected that. You went out and called your shot, and I enjoyed that.
You did.
So you say you didn't watch enough tape, you didn't prepare enough. What's different this time around? Did you watch the tape? Have you prepared?
Preparation isn't going to get me where I need to get to with Michael Walker. And what I mean by that is watching tape does nothing for me now. Watching his old matches does nothing to intensify how I feel. The only thing that gets the gears churning and the gears running is watching me claymore him right out of that chair again and again and again, smacking him in the back with the chair again and again and again, watching myself put the beats and the lumps to Rob Killjoy is all the preparation I need. I don't need to watch film, gentlemen. I'm creating the film. Huh? Are y'all not seeing what's happening here? I don't think Christopher Nolan can do what I do. Huh? I don't think Quentin Tarantino can scheme and devise up here like I can. I don't think Stephen King can contract the horror that I contract week in and week out. Now that is the preparation that's being done, gentlemen. Y'all don't know anything about that though.
That's fine. All those guys have awards. You didn't win anything, so Mr. Cincinnati.
Hakeem, we get that there is no love lost between the three of us. That's I think that we can all agree on that. I mean, all that we're hearing are excuses. You set the trap. You should have done film study. You said that. Now you're saying you don't need to do it. Again, none of this makes sense because you claim to have laid the perfect trap. You got Walker, you got Killjoy, you had him right where you wanted him, and you couldn't get the job done. And now here you are hoping that everybody will believe just one more time that you're going to get the job done, but it doesn't sound like you're doing anything differently.
Gentlemen, 5 days a week, 3 training days, in the ring and in the gym, 2 days of just the gym. I've gone down from 250 pounds to 230 pounds. I'm lifting more than I've ever lifted. I'm on the stair climber 30 minutes a day, walking up more steps than most people do in a week. I'm hitting the treadmill at record time. I'm busting my ass. I'm in my neighborhood. I'm in my huge neighborhood, beautiful community out here, running up and down these streets, running up and down the community in prep. Now you two are really pissing me off because you assume that these are excuses and that reality is not what I think it is. But I believe, gentlemen, that reality is exactly what you make it. And so far, I've made the best reality for myself and the worst for anybody that stepped in front of me. I sent Rob Killjoy out of commission from Coastal Empire Wrestling. Flying Fro Michael Walker has had to pay more than anybody. And if you believe that I'm not going to rip that Coastal Chaos Championship from around Michael Walker's measly little fingers, you have another thing coming. I am worse than Helene. I am worse than anything that he has ever seen. I'm not going to just take away his home. I'm going to take away his pride. I'm going to take away his ability to be a professional wrestler. And I'm going to take away that Coastal Chaos Championship.
You tried both and failed. Podcast Dad, last word to you.
Hakeem, as much fun as it has been talking to you and seeing you, it's been entirely too long. Final message, final word for your opponent this Sunday or Saturday or whatever. You've got me all flustered. You know, this is not good. Final word for Michael Walker, please.
Michael Walker, you would have wished you were home when that tree fell through your roof and it took you out with the property.
Okay.
Because it's what I'm going to do to you. You're going to wish that you were already 6 feet under and they could have found your remains in that poor little house of yours in Lyons, Georgia. Because when you come to Savannah, when you come to Coastal Empire Wrestling, when you come to the VFW Post, and these people, they're rooting for you and they're cheering for you, and they don't know whether to get out of their seats or to barrage the ring because they don't know how it's going to be for you. All they're going to say at the end of the day is what I've been saying. Hakeem Young is destruction. Hakeem Young is devastation. And Hakeem Young is your chaos. Line them up. Snatch them up. Gentlemen, it's been fun. As always, I bid you adieu. And watch on Saturday. Still standing. Only Hakeem Young remains standing.
Well, best of luck this weekend, Hakeem. Karma's a bitch. You are going to need it. All right. Well, you guys all heard it. Strong words by Hakeem Young. It's time to make the picks. Yeah.
As always, which
Can I
is
just do
why
my damn job?
his invite shouldn't even be here. He's disrespectful. He's disrespectful, and that is why the Fro is going to kick some sense into him with both of his good legs. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean, this is we've talked about this. I don't know how many times that Hakeem Young had the perfect setup. I mean, he damaged the leg, shuts it into a car door, has him at his mercy, still in a boot to defend his title. Couldn't get the job done with a time limit draw. He could not beat a one-legged man in a literal ass-kicking contest.
Yeah,
I mean, at this point, the other wheel is working fine. I don't know. Give me flying fro. All right, let's talk some Coastal Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Randall Reno III taking on Charlie Anarchy. Randall Reno recapturing the title from CT Keys last month. Surprised the hell out of us, but also shouldn't have surprised the hell out of us. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to. This is a tough one to talk about because we're seeing this group run roughshod over CEW. Referees are unhappy. Talent is unhappy. The fans are unhappy. General theme is people are unhappy with this group. What does Charlie Anarchy need to do in order to capture the heavyweight championship this weekend?
I don't know, make like 8 of him. I mean, what are we doing here? Until I can get some kind of stipulation where Randall Reno doesn't have anybody at ringside, we get an impartial referee, there's a cage, something. Am I going to believe he's going to lose this title again? Literally just after he got it back? I don't think so. And Charlie, this is nothing against you. Deck is stacked against you. And I don't think it's fair, personally. I don't know what Coastal's doing. I don't know why they're letting these guys run the show here. But I think Randall Reno's going to walk out with the champion again because we don't know how to control this collective, per se.
Yeah. Barring Bryce getting up from commentary and grabbing that crutch and placing it somewhere that the sun does not shine. I mean, it's hard to see a winner here. I mean, unless you can truly neutralize this threat with the rest of the locker room, that we'll see with Jakes, that we'll see with Sermon, Skyler, despite the fact that they've got their main event coming up. I mean, that's never stopped them before from sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. It's tough. It is tough, which is unfortunate because with all the things that Coastal Empire Wrestling does great, the fact that their tag team terminal championships and their heavyweight championship are in the hands of essentially a bunch of grifters. What can you do?
It's not great. It's not great.
Main event time. We have got the tag team terminal championships on the line in a body bag match. Exotic Youth taking on Chip Schuyler, Simon Sermon. Man, I think that we've seen every combination of these guys go at it. They've screwed Exotic Youth out of the tag team terminal championships once already. They tend to just do things however they want, whenever they want. They don't have to show up for work. That's what's with that theme as of late of just, yeah, I'm a wrestler, but I don't want to go wrestle.
I have no idea. You signed up to wrestle. You sign up to wrestle. That's what you're supposed to do. Look, this has got to be the end. It's a body bag match. This has got to be the end. Exotic Youth, please, for the love of God.
Yep.
Please put these guys down. And
Yeah. I'm gonna go Exotic Youth, and I'm gonna go a step further. And once you guys do win those tag team turmoil championships, Pep, we hope to see you on the show here, or else I'm really gonna think that you just don't like us. Which, if you don't,
Hakeem's been on the show more than Pep, and Hakeem doesn't like us. Come on, Pep.
That should tell you something, Peps. I mean, you know what? It's okay. It's okay.
Look, hey, Phil pulls the strings.
Final thoughts overall on this card, still standing. Once again, I mean, come on, you can't beat this lineup. Incredible
There's going to be a freaking body bag tag match.
Yeah.
Come on. Go watch this. What are we doing?
Never
Go
seen
get $20 front row tickets to watch a tag team body bag match. I mean, have you ever seen that before? No. So go see it up close and personal for $20. Get a $3 Miller Lite. Get a $3 Well. Why not? What are we doing? Watch Hakeem Young.
I mean, if I could get a Tom Collins for $3, I mean, that's pretty, pretty damn good.
Come on. This thing sells itself. Go now.
And that is going to do it for this edition of Coastal Countdown. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Again, follow us at Junkies Pod for all things Wrestling Junkies Podcast and Coastal Empire Wrestling. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please, please, please. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We need your help to get there. Choops, what's that magic number?
It's just one to one person, except for Hakeem.
Not that hard.
Don't tell anybody. But tell one person, if you like what we're doing here, come give us a like, come give us a follow, come give us a share. Share our podcast. If you don't follow it, just share it for us. We love it.
Yeah, live Monday through Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We will be back with After the Empire, breaking down all of the action at Still Standing. Have fun, enjoy wrestling, and go Flying Fro. Michael Walker. For the podcast, Dad, I'm Mr. Cincinnati. This has been Coastal Countdown, Still Standing edition. We'll talk to you guys soon.